Alright, this is Darth Cheeba, and we are playing Dragon Age Inquisition. Threw together a quick mage character real quick. I will name him Cheeba. They did a really good job of putting this game together. I mean, it is a lot of fun. Anywhere you go, you've always got to look out. There's always going to be some guys with swords trying to kill you. Looks like it runs a little slower than it should. Keep the recording software going. Didn't have a way to give him a sideshow bob haircut, so I just gave him long hair. Figured that was close enough.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead, except for you.
You think I'm responsible?
Explain this.
Well, I was in the bathroom.
Can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
Yeah, you never want to tell the armed guards you have no idea what's going on.
So what happens now?
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then... a woman.
A woman?
She reached out to me. But then... yeah.
Go to the Ford camp, Liliana. I will take him to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you.
I chose the mage class. They do have several other classes. I chose the mage class because in this particular universe, mages are kind of outcasts.
We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into
Or I
the
guess,
world of
let's
demons that
clarify,
grows
they're watched
larger
very,
with
very
each
closely,
passing
and
hour.
people don't like them.
It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that.
This one did. Unless we act,
They did a
the
really good
breach
job
may
with
grow until it
the
swallows
characters
the world.
and the graphics and the background artwork. And the story is really
Each
interesting.
time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
And like Mass Effect and a few other choice-based games, the Old Republic, some of the games you'll see me play later, your choices kind of register with each character, so the things that you say in the beginning will be things they remember about you later on. So even though my guy has no idea what's going on, I'll go with the I will help.
I understand.
Then
I'll
That
do what I
way-
can, whatever it takes.
That way, if I become a bad guy later, at least I have a little bit of good faith. Always good to back up your plan to take over an empire.
they have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
And you can look around the area.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
It's somewhat linear for an open world, but it's still kind of an open world. I mean, granted, this is the very first mission, and it's kind of got to go a certain way. But if you like this game, or
The pulses are coming
you look
fast
very
now.
unhappy.
The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows. Everything
But if you like this or any other games that I'm playing, give it a like, and if you have any suggestions, just add it in the comments below.
Stay behind me!
Man, you're ugly. Yes, I will stay back here in the safety of the glowing circle. Oh, wait, not my glowing circle. Fortunately, I happen to have a mage. Not a fan of the ice spells, though. Or the ice magic look, I suppose.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
They're always so nice. See, they're so trusting of me. I mean, I've only been their prisoner and unlocked for 10 seconds.
All right. Have it your way.
Wait. You don't
Remember,
use
goodwill
Darth,
until I become evil.
But you should have one. I cannot protect you. I should remember you agreed to come willingly.
But the game allows you to craft your own weapons and gear. Some of which can look really cool and can be a lot of fun to mess with.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp or fight. We are on our own for now. There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
Yes, we could do that, or I could just start attacking them. And then you could flank them. I just gotta watch my health in that top left corner. Which, I'm not sure which corner my... I think I'm gonna be in the top right corner of your screen. But, the little green hand is me. As far as my health is, and as you can see, she has a kind of a shield buff up. But I enjoy, you know, the first-person shooters, the third-person shooters,
Up on the hill.
the RPGs, the MMO RPGs. But I do enjoy games with story, and this game does have a good story, as well as the Mad Max game I picked up recently. I'll have to do a couple Let's Plays with that. Plenty of time for jokes in a Mad Max game. I mean, they kind of ask for jokes with half the shit they say. Fun game though. I've only played about 2 hours of it, so that when I do a Let's Play, it'll be fairly fresh as far as a game I haven't played. But between this, Battlefront, and everything else, I gotta buckle down in at least one of these games, at least one of the multiplayer games, to keep my skills up. Otherwise, I'm just going to get the hell kicked out of me when I do some multiplayer gaming. But when you branch out with your games, that occasionally happens. You gotta just not let that bother you. Because eventually, you'll shoot that person in the head. In the game. In the game. Okay? Clarifying.
They're falling from the breach.
That's a long fall. Kind of an angle there. You're a mage. Why would you jump right into the middle of that? Because I find it funny. And you can't heal while you're in this kind of a pause window. You can start the healing process, but if you're in the middle of a combat move, you stay frozen mid-action and unable to pick new ones. Make sure people didn't drop anything here. It's always good to loot your victims. I do like that the game allows you to jump.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Well, why don't you just tell me instead of saying I'll see soon? I mean, if I'm going to see, that's fine, but it doesn't mean I'm going to know who the hell is who. Alrighty. We'll do it this way. I'm going to guess the most human-esque looking people. Actually, let's get a closer look at him here. Looks like one wizard. I'm gonna guess he's an elf. Though I have played the game before, it's been a while. Uh-oh.
Quickly, before more come through.
Ah, okay.
What did you do? I did nothing.
The credit is yours.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue,
I remember him.
storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Ah, isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You know why not ask
Named
the
your
obvious
crossbow
question?
Bianca.
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
Then I owe you my thanks.
Thank me if we manage to close the breach without killing you in the process. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike anyone I've seen. Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well...
He's like
Bianca's
Ben Stein.
excited.
Not the dwarf, the elf. He's like Ben Stein. Don't get me wrong, I like Ben Stein. But if you're tired, then it's, say,
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
almost 5
We
in the
must
morning,
move quickly.
it can have a little bit of a drag on you. I think it's the whole monotone, you know, that single tone just... It's hypnotic, you know, kind of draws you in there.
Demons ahead.
Glad you brought me now, Seeker?
And no, this battle does not require this much tactical use. But I'm showing you that you can if you really want to get like into some tactical things. Personally, I'm going to tell them to do that, and then I will just start killing people. And when playing an RPG like this, although it's good to make your character work good within the team building dynamic, and the party dynamic of the game,
What happened? That'll get you every time.
at some point you're always going to be by yourself, so it's good to give yourself the ability
It's
to
more
survive
believable
alone.
and less prone to result in premature execution.
Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful.
I also have a habit of making
We'll see
magic-based
for ourselves at
characters.
the forward camp. We're almost there.
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly! They keep coming! Help us!
Now you can always run up and begin closing a rift early.
Hurry! Use the mark!
Alright, Cheeba Cheeba has become level 2. I know. You're so impressed. Oh yeah, I picked up some expansions I didn't have before, which gives me more abilities here. I'm not big on the randomness thing as far as that one goes. We'll stick with the knowing where I'm throwing things.
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Alright, we are going to
Whatever
try
that
to get
thing on your hand is, it's useful.
as far as we can through this mission.
The prisoner must...
Here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who he is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Valroyo to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk. A bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead.
You can see the love.
We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
I don't know, should I tell him that I am standing right here?
Don't talk about me like I'm not here.
You shouldn't even be here! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How?
Man, my avatar
You
looks so
won't
depressed
survive
back
long
there.
enough to reach the temple,
Look at his
even
face,
with all
he's
your
just-
soldiers.
We must get to the temple.
Very sad.
It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Well, we are going to go after the scouts.
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
And when playing an RPG,
On
it's
your
always
head
good to
be the
immediately
consequences.
try to take over. Just look like a good guy while you're doing it. Otherwise, you know, they get suspicious, and in some games, like the Knights of the Old Republic, you end up having to kill some of your allies that you'd rather keep along with you. They did a really good job on the sound effects. I'm not sure if it's going to carry over, but in the headset that I'm using, I can hear the actual, even when I pull my mic aside. At first I thought it was just my breathing, but it turns out I can hear the wind kicking off my ears, which is kind of cool.
The tunnel should be just ahead. The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
What manner of tunnel is this? A mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
And as a mage, I will once again run up ahead of everybody else because that is the dumbest thing you can do. But way more entertaining than standing back and doing the standard toss. Besides, eventually they'll catch up and throw some shield spells up. And see, I barely lost any health, so I guess it wasn't that stupid. I'm trying to ping loot, that's what that circle is.
That cannot be all of them.
That is a very
The
neat
others
green
could
light
be
though.
holed up ahead.
Our priority must be the breach. Unless we seal it soon, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to the man with the glowing hand.
Lady Cassandra!
Lieutenant, you're alive.
Just barely.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Thank the Maker you finally arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant. He insisted we come this way.
The prisoner? Then you...
Closing rifts and saving soldiers. It's what I do.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley.
And it's
behind
always
us
good to
is
be a
clear for
smartass
road.
if you plan on
Go
being a
while you still
supervillain
can.
inside of a game.
At once. Quickly, let's move!
Because then, even when you start
path
wiping
ahead
out
appears to
entire
be clear of
areas, your
demons
buddies
as
in
well.
the game are like, ah,
Let's hurry
you're
before
still
that
funny.
changes.
You may not believe me, but it
Down
does
the
seem to be
ladder.
a
That's the way to the temple.
running trend. As long as you're nice to your allies, no matter how messed up you are in the game, usually they're okay with you. There are a couple exceptions. One I already brought up, another one I'm trying to remember the game. I actually have the game and haven't played it in a very long time. I just picked it for PC as well.
Holes in the fade don't just accidentally happen.
But that one you actually had
If
to
enough
enslave
magic
some of
is
your
brought to bear,
companions because
it is
when you became a
possible.
bad guy, they were just
But
not
there
going
are
for it.
easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
It was another BioWare RPG though.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Very happy scenery. I'll try to add some happy music for those of you that are easily disturbed.
Breach is a long way up.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This
Yeah.
is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'll try, but I don't know if I can reach that, much less close it.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Now, after I defeat the monster down here, I will conclude this Let's Play.
Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone! Someone! Help me!
What's going on?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Warn them!
We have an intruder. Kill him now.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she? Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
I do find it funny that they're asking me for answers. I've already told them, and it's only been a couple of minutes, you know. I mean, how much information have we really gained? Well, I mean, a little bit, but if I didn't remember the conversation before with, you know, their leader, then why would I remember it now? Just a thought. Very large, very ugly looking thing. I do like the laugh though, so I guess it's won me over.
Wear it down.
Yes, gotta wear it down. And I do like the whip. Oh, hello there. How are you guys? Yeah, I can see you're really into this whole wanting to kill me thing. How about I do that, and then set one of you on fire. That was kinda close. Bad smile demon. I don't remember if that's what it's actually called, but if you do look at it, it has a very big smile. And an interesting laugh. Very friendly for a big man-killing machine. It's a shame that it's gotta die. Now, pride demon. Not a smile demon, a pride demon. But he was smiling and laughing. Alright, well that was the beginning of Dragon Age Origin, Dragon Age Inquisition. And if you like it, just put a like somewhere on the bottom there. I'm sure it appears somewhere on the screen. If not, I still gotta work on the whole webpage thing. But got a few games here and there, and I enjoy playing games. And if you enjoy watching games, just give me an idea of the kinds of games you'd like to see. Alright, this has been Darth Cheeba. And I still haven't come up with a good name for the show yet, so still kind of unnamed there. Even though I can't see. Oh, we'll give it a couple of seconds. And kind of start off how this goes. And when I start the next video, I will continue on from maybe a little bit further ahead. But this is how the beginning of the game has gone.
I didn't know you were awake. I swear.
Why are you frightened? What happened?
That's wrong, isn't it? I said the wrong thing.
I don't think so.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You're back in Haven, my lord. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand.
And people seem to like me now.
It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I'm only saying what I heard. I didn't mean anything by it.
It's a miracle
I'm
the
certain
people
Lady
don't
Cassandra
want
would
to turn
want to
feather
know
me yet.
you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Alright, so this is where we'll stop the video. And I hope you enjoyed the video.